watching the little town of Piccadilly.
On that day, for the first time, Gretchen would step from her burrow and stand before TV cameras, newspaper reporters, tourists, and all the townsfolk in the brass band. Everyone would be waiting as Gretchen looked for her shadow.
For as long as she can remember, it had been great Uncle Gus who searched for his shadow before the anxious crowd. If he saw it, there would be a roar of disappointment, and this meant winter would last 6 more dreary weeks, and the band would play slow and sad music, and Gus would trudge back into his burrow.
If there was no shadow, the band would play a lively tune, and everyone would cheer. Spring was around the corner.
But now, Great Uncle Gus was too old. It was up to Gretchen, his only relatives, to carry on. Gretchen told her great uncle, "I can't do it. I'm just too shy. I can't stand there with everyone looking at me."
You can do it. The first time is always the hardest, said Great Uncle Gus, but Gretchen knew she could not go out.
Gretchen's not going out. It was flashed through Piccadilly.
What will we do?
The townsfolk asked each other.
On January 30th, there is a story about Gretchen on the front page because Piccadilly puzzled, the headline said.
The story continued. There has always been a Groundhog Day in Piccadilly, but this year it seems Gretchen Groundhog will not go out. How will you plan if we do not know when winter will end?
The townsfolk stopped Gretchen on the street. They peppered her with questions.
Should we buy more soap to put on the icy roads?
Asked the mayor, a father asked.
Shall I chop a wood for my family?
When will the bears stop hibernating?
Asked the little boy, everyone begged.
Please, dear Gretchen, go out on Groundhog Day. Tell us when winter will end. But Gretchen only shook her head.
On January 31st, Gretchen lit a cheery fire, but it did not help her mood. All day, the doorbell chimed, the phone rang, email erupted, and urgent letters popped through the message. Gretchen felt terrible. It seemed like the longest day of her life.
On February 1st, the town was in an uproar. Tourists filled the motels. In front of Gretchen's door, a carpenter's roll, loading wooden stands for the crowd. The TV crews had arrived, and the band was practicing with squawky sounds. Groundhog Day was only hours away.
Piccadilly panic, read the post. Soon the eyes of the world will be upon us. What will happen if Gretchen does not go out?
Knock, knock, knock. 3 townsfolk were waiting when Gretchen opened the door. You must try, Gretchen. There has always been a Groundhog Day in Piccadilly,
Said the town historian.
Do Gretchen, I'll stay beside you.
Said the chief of police.
I'll make you famous, said the editor of the post, but Gretchen only shook her head.
All afternoon and evening, visitors came.
Knock, knock, knock.
Gretchen, are you there? Knock, knock, knock. Gretchen!
That night, weary and sad, Gretchen fell asleep in her rocking chair. But she heard the town so even in her dreams.
Knock, knock, knock. Please, Gretchen, open the door.
Gretchen awoke, but the knocking did not stop. She hurried to the door and looked out the people. There, on the moonlit snow, stood a little girl. It was Hester, the town historian's daughter. "May I come in?" Hester asked. Gretchen opened the door. She helped Hester take off her coat, soggy mittens, and wet boots and muffler. Hester said, "I won't stay long. I just wanted you to see these. I found them while I was helping my mother."
She held out a wooden box with some yellow pieces of paper in it. Gretchen could see that they had old-fashioned writing on them. Gretchen asked,
"What's this?" "Records from our town history."
Hester explained while Great Uncle Gus made cups of steaming cocoa. Gretchen studied the first piece of paper.
Tomorrow I must go out, it read, to stand before the pilgrims and the Indians. I am greatly afeared. It was signed, Goody Groundhog. Gretchen was amazed.
Goody Groundhog was a long time ago. He came to America on the Mayflower before there was a Piccadilly. My mother says Goody told everyone the second winter will be better than the first. They are all very glad, said Hester. Gretchen leafed through the paper.
look surprised, then a dreamy look came into his eyes.
It was so long ago. I had forgotten it. Now I remember. I couldn't eat or sleep the night before. He said. Gretchen asked.
What happened then?
Like, my great uncle Grover helped me, he said. You can do it, Gus. The first time is always the hardest.
The clock began to turn. 9, 10, 11, 12. They counted together.
Oh my gosh, I've got to go. I've never stayed up so late, said Hester.
Thank you for everything, Hester.
Gretchen said. She and Hester gave each other a big hug. Gretchen went to bed and lay quietly in the darkness. She thought about the next morning, about all the townsfolk gathered, the TV cameras and all the crowds, and the blaring of the band.
She turned on the light, wrote a few lines on a piece of paper, and put it in the history box. Then she closed her eyes and fell asleep.
Gretchen's dreams were peaceful. She was awoken by the sound of voices and the beats of the band tuning up.
She put on her coat and muffler, boots and mittens. She took a deep breath.
You can do it.
She whispered to herself. Then Gretchen flung open the door
And stepped out into the February morning.